Hi, you're here sewing with Cody and Pete, and this video, it's another follow-up video to the rolled hem on the new BERNINA L850. So here, we're working with the rolled hem on the L850, but we're using Maxi Lock stretch in our upper looper. So in previous videos, I showed you how to thread the machine with the Maxi Lock stretch and how to change the machine settings to do a rolled hem. And we mentioned the Maxi Lock stretch and like a woolly nylon. In this video, we're using the woolly nylon. I think I said Maxi Lock stretch, but they're both very, very similar products. And so here's a more follow-up video. So when you're using just regular thread, the same thread across the board, you can pretty much follow the threading tension and instructions in the book and on the quick reference guide. So for instance, it was stitch 8 for the 3-thread rolled hem, and there was no left needle. So the right needle had a tension of 4, the upper looper had a tension of 4, and then the lower looper, which is the red, had a tension of 5.5. So, however, with working with the woolly nylon, and every thread is different, and this is where you just kind of have to play with it, but I want to create these videos to show you what I changed and why. So we threaded it with the woolly nylon in the upper looper, and I left the settings the same. I always like to leave the settings the same whenever I change a thread and just pull out a scrap piece of fabric, preferably the same exact type of fabric at least, that I'm going to work with my finished product. And I fed that through, and I was not happy with the stitch out. Let me find the sample. So here is what I got as a sample. Not horrible, but to me, that's hideous. So that's the front, and there's the back. And that was because the tension needed to be adjusted for the woolly nylon. So when I adjusted it, I got a much better result, but it still wasn't perfect. But it was right there where it needed, almost right there where it needed to be. So what I did is, because we're dealing with a totally different thread in the upper looper, so we need to change how the machine treats that thread. So what I did is I did increase the lower looper's tension to about a 6, and then I drastically reduced my upper looper where it's my Maxi Lock stretch or my woolly nylon. I reduced it to about 2.5. And the reason I did that, because the result that I got initially, the one that I showed you, is I could see all of my Maxi Lock stretch was really tight on the front. So that means this tension that it was previously set to was just too tight for that woolly nylon or Maxi Lock stretch. So I reduced it here and increased it here to help balance it out. And that seemed to give me the perfect result that I was looking for. So here we can see that perfect, it's hard to see on camera, that perfect, nice, filled in, rolled hem using the Maxi Lock stretch, or in this case, the woolly nylon. So just because the book and the pamphlet says one thing, that's just a starter guide. And that's pretty much if everything is the same across the board with all of our threads. But here we're changing. We've got 2 different types of threads we're working with, and we may need to adjust. It's just knowing what we need to change and why. So in this case, I could see my Maxi Lock stretch, my top stitching is what it was, and my upper loopy was really tight. So that could mean one of 2 things. It could mean that this tension was too tight for that thread, or that my lower looper wasn't tight enough to pull that thread to the back. In this case, it was a combination of both of them. So by reducing this, it allowed that Maxi Lock stretch or woolly nylon to relax more and allowed to be pulled to the back. And by increasing it, it allowed to fully pull to the back and give me a much prettier stitch, like we even see here. Very pretty, front and back, just what we want, nice and smooth, and those loops are filled in. And so when we're working with the serger, especially because we're dealing with multiple tensions, multiple needles, you really just have to play. And usually what you're playing with are these two. And again, it really depends on what look you're getting initially. All right, so hopefully if this helps, answer some questions, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more L850 overlocker videos because it's been a wonderful machine to work with. All right, happy sewing.